Peace and blessings, y'all, and happy Saturday to you. I am Brandy, and as always, I pray your day has gotten started off well and that it continues to flow in that vein. Forgive me, this thing is set up kind of high up, and I'm normally used to seeing my eyes um, at eye level, so I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna have to look like I'm looking at my neck so it doesn't look weird with me looking up. But anyhow, I wanted to elaborate on a couple of things in this video. I had talked to a few people about what is it, character versus choices. Basically, our character traits versus the choices that we make. Um, and it was so funny that yesterday it was a situation that happened to me. It was something that I found myself in the midst of, and I'm pretty much known. People who know me know that I'm a big encourager. I like making people smile. I like making people laugh. I like to do things for people. That's just the heart of me. Um, really always has been. Can I be about that life and mollywop you if I need to? Yes. Fortunately, I've never had to. Um, I've socked a couple of people, but I've never had to fight anybody because that's just not my natural, demeanor. I'm a goofy, happy, joyous type of person. But anyhow, I had an experience of meeting someone who I did have respect for. Um, Strong emphasis on did. I do respect the gift and the talent of this person. However, this person as a person I don't respect anymore, simply because um, I don't care what you've achieved in your life. I don't care who you know. I don't care who your friend circle is. I don't care what's in your bank account, what stands to be in your bank account, or who you may think you are. Nobody is above anybody, and I've met some very, very, very um, successful people within their own industries and within the industry of entertainment, period. And I mean very huge names, and they have all been very kind and very likable. I don't know if that's but that's what I experienced. And on yesterday, I met this particular person, and this person is not what I would call like that on that level, like these other people, but known, very known, absolutely. And what this person does is amazing as far as like the talent goes. I love when people do things with children, and I wanted to give flowers, so to speak. I wanted to compliment that, and just to say hello. And I compliment what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. I love what you're doing with kids, especially the female population, because it's difficult um, being a young girl, and especially in this time, and being confident in who you are and things of that nature. But anyhow, character versus choices. Character versus choices. Our character is basically who we have been taught and groomed to be from, you know, the infancy through adolescence and all of that into adulthood. And it's a representation of that. It's been embedded in us. Some things are, I would say hereditary. It's just like in the pedigree of who you are. The choices that we make don't have to and won't always reflect the character of who we are. Some of our characters are great. Some of our personalities are great, loving, compassionate, very considerate, honest, um, things of that nature. But the choices that are made are very much the opposite. It's been done, where the choices were very thoughtless and inconsiderate and heinous and evil and mean and vindictive and manipulative and things of that nature. Having an arrogance about it, and that's what she carried, a very high arrogance about herself. And sometimes it's on the flip end, the character is just that. Person may have a character of arrogance and being inconsiderate and lacking compassion and uh, everything aligned with that. But the choices that they make may be different. They may make the choice to be kind to somebody. They may make the choice to be gentle. Want to use the Grinch, the Grinch, as an example at the end. The Grinch was the Grinch. He was always just that mean and evil, and at the end, look what happened. But it was a choice that was made, and I want us to think about that, making better choices, no matter what the character, of us has been. Whether our character has been great, whether our character has been not so great, we want to be very intentional about making choices that are aligned with great character. And sometimes when we continuously make the choice to be kind, when we make the choice to be thoughtful, when we make the choice to be encouraging and be empathetic and more understanding of what someone is going through versus thinking about our own situations and things of that nature, because offense is running rapidly through the nation now. People are offended about some of everything, and usually they're offended about things that they've done to somebody else and somebody else has reacted. And that's just arrogance. But we want to be intentional about making choices that are better. Better choices, intentional better choices on a consistent basis. It can begin to influence the character of who we are and improve the character of who we are. And that in turn will help somebody else, because that's what it's about. We're supposed to be influencing better for somebody else. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to act a complete butt, and Lord knows I got that about that in me. I do. Um, but I didn't. I kept a smile on my face. I was very respectful, and it was what it was. And I had people around me who were upset with what they saw, because they heard me and they heard the person, and they were very disappointed with what they saw from the other person. And that speaks volumes, but it also let me know the kind of spirit that a person was in. If you can't have a joyous spirit with me, and I'm not talking about me as a person, but I know the God that's in me. Am I perfect? No, but I know the kind of spirit that I carry. And if you carry something else, especially when I'm in the midst and it's something positive that I'm trying to give you, encouraging that I'm trying to give you, complimenting that I'm trying to give you, there's a problem. There's a problem. So it refers then, once again, back to choices. Be intentional about making good choices. Thankfully, it wasn't no little girls in there that saw that. But let's be intentional about making better choices. All right? So I pray you guys have an awesome rest of your Saturday. And I'll catch you in the next one. All right? Peace, y'all.